Grand Rising, Grand Rising. It's a Sunday morning. This is the last Sunday of September. The last Sunday of September 2025 in southern Texas, about 40 miles northwest of Houston, in agriculture zone 9A, 9B, on a beautiful Sunday fall morning. It's gorgeous out here. As you can see, I'm wiring one of my bonsai mango trees. That's going to be rootstock for a grafted mango cutting that will be grafted onto this rootstock. So what I'm doing is, it's time to wire this one again. As you can see, the branch is growing new leaves straight up, and we don't want them to go straight up right now. So it's doing what I wanted to do. Now this branch is strong enough now for me to wire it, to bend it back down. I'm going to try to do this again while I'm holding my phone. I have to get another phone holder. My last one broke, so I can do this with two hands instead of one, because we don't want to break it while we're bending it with the wire on it. That's the reason why you wire it, so you don't break the branch. And it's working fine, as you can see, as I bend it while I'm holding my phone. I'm getting good at this. As we're gonna bend it all the way down. Looking awesome. And that's how I want it to grow. You take your time when you're training a bonsai tree, when you're bending it, and use the appropriate wire to wire it. Beautiful. Looking good. As I continue to work on my tree, bending it, training it to grow the way I want it to grow. Perfect. Perfect. That's how I want it to grow, just like that. Beautiful. So I'll grow it towards me, and then I'll bend it again the other way. I'll bend it again that way. And as you can see, I have another shooting coming out right here. And what I'm probably going to do with this other shooting right here, because I don't want that other shooting, I'm probably going to cut this other shooting off because I want the plant to send all of its energy into this one larger shoot. So we're going to cut that off. I'm going to try to cut this. I should have had my scissors out here. I'm going to try to cut this with my wire clippers right here. See if that'll work. To cut it. To cut that off. Just like that. Perfect. Gonna cut that off. We don't need that. That looks a whole lot better. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. I got that branch now going back down again in a horizontal plane all the way across. And I've got this new stem that's gotten bigger and growing new leaves to come out towards me. Perfect. That's how I want it to grow. And what's going to happen is these leaves are going to turn up towards the sun, just like my grafted Nem Dak Mai over there, looking good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect. As I continue to style this mango rootstock grown from a seed. These are all rootstocks until they're grafted with a cutting mango scion from an adult tree. And I'll do that here in the springtime. But right now I'm growing my rootstock and designing it the way I want it to grow. Now once I graft the new mango scion cutting to this rootstock, and that new mango scion cutting, once it's grafted and it starts growing its leaves and they get big and healthy, then I'll start trimming all the leaves from this rootstock, because I want the plant to send all its new energy to the new graft that's been grafted onto this rootstock. So beautiful, beautiful. Now I bent this one for it to continue growing, and the next one I need to go ahead and wire again. I need to wire this one. This beauty, I wired it. Now it's growing another rootstock. I'm gonna let this with new leaves on it right here. See the new leaves? I'll let this one go all the way up here with its new leaves. When it gets about this tall, I'll go ahead and wire that one, and I'll bend it this way. I'll wire this one again and bend it this way. So, and this is how you create a bonsai tree, by wiring it. You train the tree to grow the way you want it to grow in this beautiful bonsai pot, and you trim the tree the way you want it to look. And this is another rootstock also. This one will be grafted just like this one will be grafted. So it's all a beautiful process. Beautiful process. So the next one I'm going to rewire again. I'll have to rewire this one once it gets taller to bring it back, to bend it down and bring it back this way. So let it grow up vertical. We'll wire it and bend it over again and continue the process. You guys have a nice, beautiful Sunday. If you're into football, NFL, enjoy your football games, watch your football. It's beautiful out here in the morning time. This is when I do all my outside micro food forest chores in the morning. This is when I do it, when it's nice and cool under the beautiful sun. I manifest, I detox, I find my chi, I ground, I soak up the beautiful sun, listen to the birds, and I enjoy the view of my micro food forest growing in the sun. Because at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save us. We got to save ourselves.